Let your imagination soar as we dive deep into the captivating world of Disney parks. It's time for the Extra Magic Hour podcast, where the fun never ends and the magic is limitless.
Oh, hey, look at our fancy new intro. That's fancy. Fancy.
Yes, it is.
If you're hearing us, well, you didn't see it, and now you'll have to just go watch the video somewhere. Today we are, and when I say the history, I mean these are very abbreviated versions of the history. I mean, we're going to talk about the Magic Kingdom. Obviously, the Magic Kingdom's been there for over 50 years, and this is not its entire year by year breakdown. I mean, if we do that, this podcast would be 10 days long.
Yeah.
So we're just giving you an abbreviated kind of milestone kind of thing on the history. I mean, there are places that you can go read, Wikipedia or wherever, the complete, breakdown. You can even ask AI for a year by year milestone. A breakdown of the Magic Kingdom, and it'll spit out something. I mean, AI is fantastic. So if you're not using it, get on the train because it's leaving. Yeah, it is leaving without you.
Before the next thing comes around.
Yeah. Super AI, where it'll read your mind.
Yeah,
and tell you what you were thinking. All right, I'm going to start off with what the vision was, and then we got this broken up into sections. We got the vision, selecting the site, construction begins. We're going to talk about opening day. We're going to talk about some of the iconic rides and attractions. What else we got? Expansions and evolution, some fun facts, and what it is today. So that is it, and then we'll wrap it up. So
in a nice little bow.
Exactly. So Magic Kingdom, story of the Magic Kingdom begins not in Florida, but in the mind of Walt Disney himself. After the success of Disneyland California, which opened July 17th, 1955, Walt dreamed of a Florida park. Well, not specifically Florida, but he dreamed of a park that could be bigger and more immersive. Something that didn't have all hotels around it, where he ran out of space to build more of his dreams. So he wanted something he was calling the Florida Project. After he flew all over the country, he picked Florida. He saw two intersecting roads and Bay Lake, which was kind of shaped like a heart. And he said, that's where the park should go. So he wanted a bigger, better Disneyland. So Walt's vision included not just a park, but hotels, shopping districts, and even a futuristic city called Epcot, which is the experimental prototype community of tomorrow. If you don't know, Walt was kind of a city planner. There's been two books that I know of that kind of really dig into how Walt was really building cities. He was drawing cities and city maps and how cities should work and city planning, things like that. So that was his vision for Epcot. He wanted to build a city. We didn't get a city. We got Celebration, which is not really a city, but
a town,
a subdivision of Disney, for lack of a better word there. So when Walt passed away in 1966, his brother Roy completed Walt's vision and built the Magic Kingdom, and then he passed away not that shortly after. So that is the end of the Disney legacy there. So talk about selecting the site, Mr. James.
Yeah, Florida was chosen for several reasons. The climate allowed year-round operation. The land was relatively cheap and mostly swampy, giving Disney control over massive plots of land. Yes, we're talking massive.
Mm-hmm.
Central location in Florida meant it was accessible from both coasts. Disney secretly purchased over 27,000 acres in Central Florida under dummy corporations to keep prices low and avoid speculation.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was what is it? It's 13 square miles.
Yep.
If you're keeping track that way. Yes, it was I had heard this interview a long time ago at Epcot where the guy, I forgot his name off the top of my head, but he was in charge of purchasing all the land. And they came up with all these kind of crazy dummy companies. And they did a good job. It was, I think, the last 2 parcels that the word finally got out. The Orlando Sentinel was onto Disney and figured out who it was. And then the last 2 parcels almost cost as much as everything else he had purchased to that date. But it was kind of fun listening to this guy talk about, how this all happened and how they planned it, and they secretly came to. They never took the same route or the same plane, or they never went, like if there were 2 or 3 of them, they never went in the same plane. They took different ways of getting here. They never stayed in the same hotel. They never drove in the same car. All these like CIA secret things to keep, everybody from trying to figure it out. And, the Orlando Sentinel finally cracked the nut. So construction began in 1967. Construction officially began on what would become Walt Disney World. Building the Magic Kingdom was an engineering feat. Swamps had to be drained. Ground had to be reinforced to support the massive structures and attractions. 7 million cubic yards of dirt were moved to create usable land. Roads, utilities, and infrastructure for the future resorts were constructed simultaneously. Castles, rides, and theme lands were all built in unprecedented scale. And Disney did the smart thing. He went to the state of Florida and asked to be his own town. And that's how we got Reedy Creek, which unfortunately the governor stole from Disney. But that was the ability for them to be their own governing body. And if you don't know, Walt even had the rights to build a nuclear power plant, if he so choose, on Disney property to power everything. It never happened, but he had that option if he needed it, which I thought would have been interesting if we were driving down
what's
down
that?
I-4. Mommy, what's that big thing there? Is that a new attraction? Nope, honey, that's the power plant. It keeps Disney energized.
The new radioactive
Could you imagine big Mickey ear towers or something, puffing smoke out of them all day long? So he was smart in doing that. And Reedy Creek, maintains the roads, the water districts, all of those governing things. They approve building permits, and all those things. So that was a simplified process, right? Disney wants to build something, Imagineering creates a permit, gives it to their own governing body. I'm not going to say they just rubber stamp it and send it out the door because, people could get hurt, but at least it went through their engineering process quickly so that they can get the building. So I'm sure things have slowed down a little bit over there, but
just a little bit.
Yeah. So anyway. All right, talk about the opening day.
Yes, on opening day, October. Oh, that'd have been a sight to see.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That'd have been a sight to see. Although I am 10 years too late.
Well, maybe your mom would have come pregnant.
Maybe. A little bit. Maybe. No.
No? Still no? Good?
I need to September or August, but, we got a long ways to go. 10 years.
Yeah, well, you can
anyways. Sure. I still would have liked to be there opening day. That would have been a sight to see.
Yeah.
Well, Magic Kingdom officially opened on October 1st, 1971, with just over 10,000 guests. Wow. The park cost $400 million to build, a huge sum. $400 million to build, which is a huge sum for the time. Fun fact here, only 90% of the park was finished for opening day. Some rides and hotels weren't completed until 6 months later. Disney had famously said, Disneyland will never be finished. And this proved to be true at Magic Kingdom as well.
Yep.
The park initially featured 6 themed lands. Main Street USA, which is inspired by Walt's hometown of Marceline, Missouri. Adventureland, Jungle and Exotic Adventures. Frontierland, celebrating the old American Old West. Liberty Square, a colonial America and patriotic themes. Fantasyland, where fairy tales come to life, including Cinderella's castle. And Tomorrowland, the futuristic visions, rides, and attractions.
Yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff.
Yeah,
it's a mirror image of Disneyland. I mean, if you've been to Disneyland and you then come to the Magic Kingdom, you basically know where everything is. It's all in the same places, And that was the great part for me going to Disney World. And I went to Disneyland for the first time. I was like, oh, I Tomorrowland, Adventureland, Fantasyland, Main Street, got it. Boom. So that's the good part. I mean, they have New Orleans Square, and they have a couple of different things, but like we have different things as well, but pretty much the same. Some of the iconic rides and attractions. So over the decades, the Magic Kingdom became home to legendary rides. Cinderella's Castle, not really an attraction, but it was the park's iconic centerpiece at 189 feet. Fun fact, there is a suite inside the castle used for special guests, but is rarely open to the public. It's never been open to the public except for Year of a Million Dreams. I have been inside. It is very tiny. It's maybe twice the size of a Pop Century room. Space Mountain, which opened in 1975, it was not an opening day attraction, was the thrilling indoor roller coaster in Tomorrowland. The Haunted Mansion opened in 1971. It's known for its 999 happy haunts. And then Pirates of the Caribbean opened in 1973, inspiring the blockbuster film series decades later. But I would say the best Pirates ride is in Disneyland here in the United States. They have a way better Pirates ride than we do. Much bigger show building. Way bigger. So,
yes,
pretty cool stuff for the day.
Expansion and evolution over at the Magic Kingdom continually evolved to stay fresh. In the 1980s, Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and the Epcot influence began shaping the resort. 1990s, a new parade system, fireworks shows, and themed dining enhanced guests' experience. Up into the 2000s, Disney implemented fast pass systems, updated rides, and introduced seasonal events like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. In 2010, the technology integrated interactive queues with My Magic Plus wristbands and the addition of new fireworks shows like Happily Ever After. In the 2020s, post-pandemic refurbishments introduction of the Tron Light Cycle Run and continued immersive experiences.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now we're getting a little mini Cars Land.
Yes, we are.
I don't like calling it a Cars Land because we don't know. I mean, we're going to get a Cars attraction and maybe a shop, but we're not getting like a restaurant. We're not getting a whole, I don't know. I just have a hard time calling it a land. Yeah. And then we're getting a Villains Land, and that is a land because they are saying that there's going to be 2 attractions, shopping and dining. So we'll see. Here are some fun facts. Magic Kingdom is the most visited theme park in the world, averaging over 20 million visitors per year. The park is about twice the size of Disneyland in California. Main Street USA uses forced perspective. Buildings get smaller the higher they go to appear taller than they are. That is called a weenie in Disney speak. There's an underground network of tunnels called the utility door under the park to allow cast members to move unseen. So the Magic Kingdom, when you're walking around all the parks and attractions, that is actually the second floor. The Utilidor sits on the first floor because we can't build underground here in Florida. So that's the first floor, and that is the second floor. There's no trash cans. There's no central trash cans in the park. Cast members regularly collect the trash to maintain the clean and magical atmosphere. It's kind of gone away lately, but that's okay. Cinderella's castle is built with fiberglass turrets to withstand Florida's hurricanes, and fireworks shows are timed with the park's famous Kiss Goodnight near the castle moat for the perfect viewing angle. So if you haven't seen or been there for the Kiss Goodnight, you should try that next trip.
Yep. You've
seen the Kiss Goodnight. You've heard that.
Oh yeah.
Feel. Yeah.
If we haven't, I think we're on the wrong podcast.
Yeah, right.
If you haven't, someone's going to tell somebody to go look it up because we ain't telling each other.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Magic Kingdom as of today, as of the 2025, Magic Kingdom remains the crown jewel of Walt Disney World Resort. It continues to host seasonal events like Halloween and Christmas overlays, debut new experiences like Tron Light Cycle Run and new parade and fireworks spectaculars, maintain classic attractions like while incorporating modern technology, and the theme park remains a blend of nostalgia, storytelling, and innovation, true to Walt's vision of a place where Disney magic is everywhere you look.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I was just telling Mr. James next year, 2026. So my first trip to the Magic Kingdom was August of 1976. So the year 2026 in August will be my 50th anniversary of visiting the Magic Kingdom. So I don't...
And get you a little crown.
Yeah, maybe. So... I'll have to think of something fun to do for that 50th. I don't know. And I'm trying to find out. I got to dig through some stuff, see if I can find the dates, the actual dates. There were paper tickets back then, and we unfortunately didn't keep them. We weren't pack rats, unfortunately. So I got to do some homework, see if I can find them. Anyway. All right. Anything else we have, Mr. James?
I think that's it. We'll keep you updated on new changes as they come.
Yeah.
But right now, I think the history of Magic Kingdom is where it's at.
Yeah. So we've done the studios. We've done Magic Kingdom. We'll have to do Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Yeah. Okay. Got 2 more of these left. All right.
Yep.
Tell them what to do, Mr. James.
And if we don't see you here, we'll see you in the parks.
The Extra Magic Hour podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.